Hey there, Elder Statesman back here again with another constructed event. Today we're going to be using the blue suede shoes, blue tempo deck. It's weird loading. Right here. You've seen this one before. Hoping for a good result here. So let's jump right in. So I've updated this a little bit from the last time we did a constructed event. You probably saw that on the pack opening video. This is one of the new cards here, Exclusion Mage and Kite Sail Corsair. I replaced the deckhands, the unblockables. This is semi-unblockable, but I can put a I can't even think of the name. The obsession card, the +1/+1 draw card. I can put that on this where I couldn't on the deckhand. And Exclusion Made for a little extra tempo. The card that I want to put in here in place of the Kite Sail Corsair is the Night Veil Spectre. It's a 1/2 instead of a 2/1, which isn't bad against the Goblin decks. The extra toughness. And the Surveil becomes very useful. Do I want to block that guy? Yeah, I'm going to play the Corsair out. I don't want to use the Trickster yet. Ooh, Pride Mate. Oh, it's going to be a soldier deck. No blocks. The Exclusion Mage will be handy against Pride Mate. I plan on using this in response to life gain, potentially. I don't know if that will turn it off. It might. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to bounce that. Not bounce. Oh, sorry. I mean, it's not bounce. It's tap. And I will tap that. Oh, man. I really wanted the land. Okay. I've got the retort available. For the Vanguard. My other option is to play out these guys here. Which might be worth it to just try to push the tempo and just rely on the Exclusion Mage to bounce the Pride Mate. So, really would have liked to have drawn another land. It will block that guy. Definitely counterspell that. Oh, man, I needed the land there. And that's going to be game. Got stuck on 2 land. Really need to get to 3 land to make this deck work. I don't need much more than 3, but I really did need that. So, okay, on to game 2. Hey, I got 3 land. 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, chart a course. I like it. Okay. Yeah, we'll go to Corsair. Okay. Thinking Herald and then Trickster. Alright, that's a good one to bounce. Okay, chart a course. See what it gives us here. Trickster Corsair. Okay. We will leave my mana untapped. I've got Spell Pierce available. That's fine. Yep, got nothing to stop it. Ooh, Curious Obsession, good. Needed that. We're gonna send with the... Okay, if I send with the team, he'll eat like the Exclusion Mage. He'll double block and take out a Trickster. I'll get 2 extra damage in. He'll be able to recast Skeleton. All I'll be doing is I'll be trading 2 guys to take out this Instigator. That's not worth it. So we will just attack with the Herald for now. Okay, Storm Tamer. Corsair. Corsair is going to do more damage. But Spell Pierce might not be enough, so I'm going to throw out the Storm Tamer. And we'll get the Herald out. And we'll try to protect the Herald with the Curious Obsession on it. Oh, good. I can Spell Pierce that. I'm always happy when I get good use out of a Spell Pierce, especially late in the game. No blockers. Now this time, if I attack with everybody, all he does is he eats one of my creatures. So I'm willing to trade that for the extra damage, so we'll send with the team. Corsair out. Play the island. Not sure what he was hoping to accomplish there. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. I wonder if this was the pre-constructed deck. The Chaos and Anarchy or Fury or whatever it was. I'll take the window. Jump right back into the next game. Wow. Okay, so this is absolutely not the hand you want. All spells. This, on the other hand, has potential. Oh. As much as I'd like to keep that, I kind of think I need to draw land. I want that third land for the exclusion mage. Ouch. Do not like to see those. This is where I'd rather have the Nightveil Spectre. So, my plan is to play the core... Oh, that won't work. I was going to say play the Corsair and put the Curious Obsession on it to keep it alive from the Firebrands. But that's not going to work because it just would die. Ooh! That would force him to use 2. I think the Exclusion Mage might still be the better play. No, we'll use the Corsair. Try to keep it alive for a minute with Dive Down. At the very least, it'll force him to use up 2 of his Firebrands. So at least it's a fair trade, 2 cards for 2 cards. I'm going to take it. This will give me a chance to put 2 Curious Obsessions on the Corsair and have Dive Down to protect it and get some card draw going here. Okay. Hopefully he doesn't have another way to kill it. Well, he can sacrifice all of his Firebrands. I'm gonna have to take it. Wow, that is a tough spell. Oh, I was hoping he didn't have the Wizard's Lightning. Tap the lava runner. Try to prevent as much damage as I can. Get the spell. Yep. Yeah, it might have gone a little bit better if I'd have had the Nightveil Spectre instead of the creature I did have. But that's okay. Jump right into the next game here. Okay, that's keep. Ooh, mirror match. Well, I was considering the Corsair, but since I got another Herald, I'm going to use the Curious Obsession. See if I can draw into a third land to get the Tempest Djinn out. Nope. But I'll get my draw for next turn and what I get off the Herald to potentially get that. Ooh, this must be a Merfolk deck. Ooh, good. Number 3. Okay. Do I want to leave Counterspell up? Or do I want to play the Tempest Djinn? Or Exclusion Mage? That might be a good play, just to slow them down. Next turn could be Kumena's Tyrant, but I've got a bounce spell, so I think I'm going to play the Djinn, and then I'll work on slowing them down. Okay, Branch Walker. Saw the writing on the wall there. Okay. All right, 2 and 2. Let's jump into the next game here. All right. I like the sand. Oh man, gonna take my curious obsession. Dark Amoeba. Okay, so this has got to be a surveil deck. So I can play the Storm Tamer, but it's not going to do much against the Nargamoeba. It's just going to trade. So I'm thinking the better course is Charter Course and see if I can ensure my third land to get the Tempest Djinn out. Did not get my third land, but maybe on my draw. Okay, well, we'll just get my flyers out here. Gives me a wizard, so I can use my wizard retort next turn, potentially. That's unfortunate. Okay. Hit that, I will counter. Do I want to trade a Storm Tamer for a Nargamoeba? No. Fear my army of 1/1s. Someday I'll draw a third island. Surveil, you know you want to surveil. Pay that life. Pay it. Just thinking about it. Do it. Do it. Interesting. Interesting that he's keeping the Nightveil Predator back. Wow. Someday I'll draw that third island. Counter that. No. Okay. Wonder if he's looking for something specific. Okay, come on, give me something here that works. Exclusion Mage buys me time by getting rid of the Doom Whisperer, forcing him to replay it. It means he can't kill me. Takes him 2 turns at least to kill me. But I can't get any additional damage in. The Tempest Djinn might be the better play, because it would prevent him from swinging with everybody because of the crackback. And then using the Exclusion Mage next turn. So I think I will try that. First I'm going to attack with the Heralds. We're going to keep that going. Hopefully prevent him from surveilling again. And Tempest in. Okay, let's see what he's got. I'm slightly ahead, but he can do a lot of damage with the Doom Whisperer and the Predator. I'm gonna do a little chocolate ring. Oh, that deals 2 damage to him. Careful. So if I can bounce the Doom Whisperer, I'll have 4 guys, his 2 blockers. I can get in my 4 damage. Okay, that's fine. I'll trade Storm Tamers for Spy Bugs. Ah, he realized writing was on the wall. It could have been a much easier game had I drawn that 3rd land a little bit sooner. Ooh, got me a pack. Okay. Alright. So 3 and 2. Let's keep it going. Oh, man. This hand relies heavily on the Corsair living until turn 3 and being able to attack to draw into, be able to play Charter Course and draw into. It's just, there's not enough there. I'm going to mulligan this. Hopefully it's a little bit, well, it's a little bit better. I will keep that. Oh, I will take that as well. Okay. There's a good chance one of these creatures survives, and I can put a Curious Obsession on it. Okay. Don't want to risk the Obsession if he's got a Counterspell, Syncopate, or a Negate, or a Spell Pierce. Trickster. Okay. This looks like a mirror match. Need to make sure I can get some card draw with this Curious Obsession. Try not to play into counter spells. Well, I don't have a wizard, so I can't play this because I can't do counter backup, but I can play it in response to whatever he does. What's he gonna do? Interesting. To replay it. Gives him free reign to cast whatever he wants next turn. But it's also a window to get the Curious Obsession into play. Assuming he doesn't have, he might have another Unexplained Disappearance. Ooh, there's so many ways to play this. Do I hold back for the counterspell, or do I get my aggression on the board? I think I got to play this out while I've got a window of opportunity. I should have played it first. That was a mistake. Dang it. I did not play around that spell pierce. Let's see if we, yeah. I'll try to take that out. Do I counter that? No. Yep, I cast my spells out of order and it's going to cost me. Counter that. Although I don't think there's really any way I can get out of this. So my opponent makes a big mistake. Huh. Well, that's game. Well, definitely made a misplay. Maybe made a difference, maybe not. I would have drawn about 3 extra cards. That could have been enough to have turned the game, but went 3-3. It's not bad. So at least 3 uncommons. I get almost all my gold back. Let's see if any of them upgrade. Yes, got a mythic. I will take it. So, oh, that's a good uncommon. I definitely want some of those. Another good uncommon. Okay, and my mythic? Well, boo. It's not the mythic I wanted. I think I got 2 of those now. But these are 2 good uncommons. I was glad to get those. Alright, so you've seen the 3 decks I'm running this week. The Welcome to the Jungle, Mermaid Motel, and Blue Suede Shoes. I'm going to use each of those again in constructive events over the next 3 days. And then whichever deck has the best win-loss record, I'll play on Saturday, the 7th day. And on the pack opening video, which you'll get on Friday, you'll get the packet opening video, I'll let you guys know the results. Let you know which deck did the best, which deck did the worst. We'll open packs. I'll build a new deck, and whichever deck was the worst, we'll drop it out of rotation for the moment, put the new deck in its place, and then roll with those 3 decks for the next week. That's kind of the pattern we're going to go with here. We'll try to keep at least a couple good decks in there, top 2 decks, and then rotate out. Every now and then we might bring back an old deck. Both of the Merfolk deck, are a couple slots off of what I'd like them to be. So I could see at some point changing 3 or 4 cards, making an update, bringing it back in, and giving them another chance to try. As well as the Mono Blue Tempo deck, also a couple cards off from what I want it to be. So if that one ends up being the low one, that one might make a comeback again. Anyways, that's what the what's going to be. My next video is going to be a draft video. I'll try to do at least one of those a week. It's a good way to build up a collection. And I like drafts. They're fun. So if you like the video, please hit like and subscribe. Comment down below which of the 3 decks was your favorite deck. Which one do you think is going to end up with the best win-loss record for the week. And I will see you tomorrow with a draft video.